You always want your teams to get off to a quick start, especially offensively, especially in a hostile environment on the road. And you did. You dominated that first quarter while jumping out to a 12-0 lead.
We did, and our game plan was that we wanted to run the football, have our chance to, really establish ourselves, and we did that. Obviously a field goal that we turned into a fake field goal that led to a touchdown. Had to settle for a couple of field goals. As I mentioned, we weren't as effective on third down where we could have turned some of those into touchdowns. Then we're talking about a different football game.
Talk about the fake field goal. It was executed really well.
Yeah, it was something that we've had worked on in camp and a play that we know that when given the right circumstances that was going to be an effective play for us, and executed flawlessly. Deshaun fakes the pitch out to the right, and we come back with a shovel underneath, and great shovel to Durham Smythe, well executed, blocked up front, and it was a big play early in the game for us.
Now, part of that great start was because of how well your defense played early. 3 and outs on Virginia's first 2 possessions, but they couldn't keep that up, and in fact, gave up a lot more yards than they thought they'd give up, and I think than you thought they would give up.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We did some really good things. Our front 7 played hard, played very well. We were worried about Mazzell, and we kept him down really. I think he had 4 catches, and we bracketed him very well. He had 1 fly sweep late that we should have really been all over. Other than that, really kept him in check. We just didn't play the ball very well. Our safeties and corners have to play better. The good part about it is that we're playing well with our front 7. And if we continue to do that and we get our back end to play the way they're capable of, there's no question that this defense can be where we need it to be.
You talked about the way you wanted to take Mazzell out, and you did. I know Virginia wanted to take Will Fuller out, but they couldn't.
Well, he's a difficult guy to defend, especially to the wide field. And if you're willing to throw the ball 40, 50 yards, sometimes 60 yards down the field, that's a hard ball to complete. And most coaches will say, all right, we'll let you throw that, and we'll throw it. And we work on it in practice, and it's something that we spend a lot of time on, and we think that if you give us that opportunity, we're going to go to it. Will Fuller's a guy that we believe can run by anybody in the country, and if you give us that opportunity, we're going to take advantage of it, and we certainly did.
Not been shy about getting contact, but
that's not good.
So what is going through your mind when he goes down and everybody knows it's serious? And I know you have to stay focused on the game, but what thoughts are going through your mind in that process?
Well, I mean, obviously you feel bad for him at first because he's put so much time and effort into, getting this opportunity. This is the most important thing in his life, is the opportunity to be the quarterback at Notre Dame. So you just feel terrible. But there's a bigger responsibility that I have, and that is to the 104 players on this football team and to help them win the game. So after you get that over with, you immediately get to, all right, how are we going to get this football team a W today? And so immediately you get to work on that and helping Deshaun and helping the offense and the defense and special teams and trying to find a way to win the football game is what really consumed me after that.
Football's an emotional game, and your team is very close. So when Malik goes down, I mean, that is an emotional kick in the stomach for everybody. And I've seen a lot of games where that happens to a team, and the next play is a fumble, a 2-yard loss. Your next play was a touchdown.
It's easy to get down. What was important that we made a statement and went right back at them. It was a good call to get the ball in the hands of our playmakers, and we did in that position. And I think scoring right there, I think got everybody feeling like we could win this football game without Malik, and that was a big play for us.
It's going to go down as one of the great late game comeback drives in Notre Dame history. What did you say to Deshaun as you sent him out there?
Well, we said, first of all, we're going to go to the plays that you feel comfortable with, and all you need to do is make a couple of throws, and we only need 3 points to win this thing. And what we saw with Deshaun is that he took the throws that he could make. Obviously, the big one was to C.J. Pro-Size 2 when he was flushed out of the pocket. He saw C.J. dump the ball down to the running back. Those kinds of throws were indicative of what we were trying to accomplish. We knew once we were able to hit the dig route to Corey Robinson to get us near midfield, it was now just a matter of being very disciplined and making some easy throws, and that's what we called for.
Toward the end zone, touchdown, Will Fuller.
How does he get free for that last touchdown?
he came off the line a little bit delayed and ran a double move, and the corner bit in a little bit, and Will just accelerated, and the corner, you know, tried to get out of his pedal. He just couldn't, because Will's just got such great speed. And even if there was a safety over the top, where the ball was thrown would have been very difficult for the safety to get there in time. And it was just a great throw by Deshaun, and just great speed and adjusting to the ball in the air, and just a great way to finish it.